haven't long woke up. I've got dressed, still need to sort my hair, as you can see. But I'm gonna head down, have some breakfast. I'm gonna take you along with me today. I've got another product which I'm looking to launch on my website, so I need to finish. I've done the sketch on just drawing it manually, but I want to do the 3D model on SketchUp. Before I head downstairs though, I'll just explain that I'm not actually going to be doing a tutorial of SketchUp, but I'm just going to show you a little montage before we head into the shop and hopefully start building the first prototype of the product that I want to make. So I will fill you in once breakfast is done. Now that I've sorted myself out for this morning, I lost the sketch, so I'm just going to do a quick one on the Surface Pro. Once I've done the new one, it's basic sketch, it's nothing complicated, so I'm just going to draw one on there just because I like to have something to look at when I'm working on my desktop to do the 3D model. Made it into the shop. I've got my sketches ready, so I'll pop them aside. We'll go to the lumber rack, see if there's any oak that I've already planed down. I'm pretty sure I planed some the other day, so I won't need to prep the stock. Hopefully I'll just rip down what I need and cut the pieces into their right dimensions. So let's go get the wood. Nailed it. going to do now is rough cut these down to size, so it won't be their final dimension, because I need to take them back to the table saw to put a dado in some of them. So once I've done that, I'll then come back to the mitre saw and set it to 45 so I can cut the mitres. That's all the pieces cut to their rough length. I've also marked them all up so I know which orientation they go in and which pieces are which. Previously, when I said that I needed to take them back to the table saw to cut some dados, if I had a router table, that would be an even better option because it'd be much quicker and a lot more accurate, but I don't. So if you are going to make one yourself, I would suggest using a router table if you've got one. This is the stuff that's going to go inside the dado. It's just a Lego strip, rubber, and it will sit inside the dado like so once it's cut out, and that will allow the minifigures then to attach to the shell bin. So now with all that explained, let's get to the table saw and start cutting the dados. Finished doing the little dados. Only about 2 mil, but it's just enough to fit these in, so just gonna see if it fits. It's perfect, there's no slack, and it slides in, so no need to take any more off. So there's top and bottom on both pieces. There we go. So you'll be able to hang your minifigures upside down if you wish, rather than looking regimented in the display. You can have a bit of fun, hang them upside down a little bit. So now that these are done, I'm thinking I'm going to domino the center ones and then have mitres on the outside. Reason being, I don't have a router table, and the amount of passes it takes for the blade, because I've got a thin curved blade, and it's going to take me a very long time to cut another 3 dados on either side, and if I'm going to be selling these, it makes sense to be efficient. We just cut. I'm now going to cut the top and bottom. These are going to be 200 mil, I think. I'll have a look anyway. I'm not sure, but we'll check the drawing. And once we've cut these and we've got the mitres all together, we'll then cut the centre pieces on the mitre saw as well. But I like to do the mitres first and then fit the centre ones, just in case I cut these a little bit short. good practice to put a line on where your mitre is going to go, because if you're anything like me, I always cut them the wrong way around. So now I've just got that reference there. Now that we've got the one mitre cut, we'll measure from here across to the dimensions that we need, and then we can set up the stop block. So now I've got my stop block, which means I can cut these pieces at exactly the same length. Now I should have two identical pieces. That's just a little tip that I use for my mitre saw, because I don't have any stop blocks or anything set up on like a big mitre saw station. And to protect the bed of the saw and also your workpiece, I put masking tape down first, and then I put hot glue on top, and it's enough to hold the stop block in place. And to show you how easy then this is to remove, if you put hot glue straight onto it, it would probably come off, but you'd have to maybe clean it up a little bit more. But with this tape, you just pick it up, all the glue will be on there, and then you just peel it off, and it's like brand new again. And the same for the bed of the saw, it leaves no marks. Since we glued this up. Now this dry, we'll take the clamps off, and then we will cut the splines, or the slots for the splines, and then we'll cut the splines to glue them. Make it 18mm by 18mm. Then we'll cut the splines off, give everything a good sand, connect these pieces, and apply the finish.